Disclaimer notice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. All information in this video is not based on fact. It is all alleged, based upon my intuition, my opinion, what I believe my tarot cards are telling me. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Today's video is going to be an update. I developed my own presidential election candidate spread, looking at Donald Trump, looking at Kamala Harris, where their positions are as of today, September 30th, 2024. So, I kind of went back and forth with this decision. As you notice, comments are turned off. Only because, unfortunately, when it comes to political readings, there are people out there who do not know how to act like adults. Okay? Who want to slam me and even slam other subscribers that comment. Not having it. So, the easy way is, comments are turned off on all political readings moving forward. Now, let's get on with the spread. And we are going to start with Donald Trump. I'm going to do his spread, pick up the cards, then do Kamala's. And yes, I will have another Diddy video out here. I'm hoping I could get it out today. It's going to be today or tomorrow. And in that Diddy video, we are going to be looking at Jay-Z and Beyonce. They fled the country, folks. Anyhow, let's see what's going on with Donald Trump and his campaign. Okay. I know I've seen it's kind of bounced back and forth. It's like, that's why I have to keep doing updates. Because one moment it looks like Kamala's going to win the election, and something happens and it looks like Trump is in the lead. Kind of like a flip-flop. And I don't buy what the media puts out there as far as what the polls say. Just my observation and the energy that I'm reading, listening to people talk. Yes, I don't contribute to conversations. I listen. And just listening to what people are saying, the general vibe. And my cards have been on it. It's been flip-flopping like fish out of water. Okay. Okay, one more shuffle. My doggies are in the background. Hopefully they will keep quiet for the most part. That's his core values, his strengths, his weaknesses, his challenges, his external influences that could be for or against him, or his support, what's helping him, what is the current public opinion, and the way things are going right now, where things are leading, what's the potential, where things are going moving forward with his campaign. I was going to call this an outcome, but it's not I hate to say outcome. It's just a trend or where things are headed. Dutton. No, Dutton. I'm going to put you out of the room. Go. He doesn't bother me until I start reading cards. Anyhow, let's see his core values at the moment. The Knight of Pentacles. That is somebody riding forward very slow and steady. His core values is about building something. This is about coming up with a long-term plan. it seems like his campaign is about financial stability, and because these are core values in association with his campaign, with how he's running, he wants to bring, his core values is about bringing stability back to the country. Okay, his strengths, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles is holding on to information, keeping things close to his chest. It's hard to believe that this is a strength. This is maybe a strength that he's developing, learning when to shut the mouth, when to zip the lip. But to me, this is about saving. This feels like his strengths are about saving money, creating money, guarding money, this is reminding me of the economy. Having a grip on the economy. If you look at him, he's gripping that coin. There is a business here. And his strength is, thank you, Spirit. This is not the official meaning of the 4 of Pentacles. But this is what I'm getting just from the image. Building, his slogan, Make America Great Again. Him trying to live up to those words. He's a good businessman. And I've said this all along. We need somebody with a good business sense on their shoulder to run this country. Because lately, past 4 years have been a total financial disaster. And this is about trying to, and there's a sense of control here. Controlling the economy in some sort of way. Okay? Maybe even holding it where it's at, not allowing it to blow up anymore in a negative way. Those are his strengths. His weakness. 8 of Wands. There we go. This says it all. Now, this has travel on here and movement. Yes. But his weakness is, and I'm going to the core meaning of the 8 of Wands because that's what was drawn to me. Zipping the lip. It's a strength and it's a weakness. He's learning to try to zip it, but sometimes he can't. And that is something that he needs to learn to get under control. Like the pilot. He's the pilot of his ship. And the pilot of his campaign. And letting the mouth run like diarrhea, that plane, he's going to crash and burn. So he needs to control. He needs to control himself, basically. Smooth sailing, going forward, that's what he needs, and that's what he has trouble with. And what else I think of with the image itself, the plane, sometimes there's turbulence. And he knows how to create turbulence. And then it's like, talk, say what's on my mind, think about it later, and then realizing, oh shit, I just fucked myself, didn't I? I just shot myself in the foot. But let's look at his challenges right now. This is what's going against him. 3 of Wands. This feels like the opposite team having an agenda, having a vision, going forward with plans. And this feels very much like the agenda that the other side, the Kamala Harris team, is putting out there, is creating a challenge for Donald Trump. Because, and this is where this is coming in, well, she's doing a little bit of that too. There's a lot of trash talk back and forth. But I think he goes a little bit overboard. Now, there is a plan in place that Kamala Harris is following. And that is presenting a challenge. This can also be incoming actions. I'm curious if that has anything to do with media. I'm just saying. When we get to the external influences, we may see that. This is usually his support, the Hermit. The Hermit is being to oneself. The Hermit is seeking wisdom. There is somebody wise helping him. And it's like he's being coached too. Everybody talks about Kamala being coached. Donald Trump's being coached now too. Because there is a temper in him that needs to be tamed. And he's being coached. This is like stark opposite of the Eight of Wands. Okay. And, you know, there's somebody also out there, whoever this is on the down low. But make no mistake, somebody who's wise is giving him advice, coaching him on how to act. Not necessarily trying to change Donald Trump, but trying to get him to, I even hate to say this, conform a little bit. Not to the ideas of Washington per se, but how a candidate's supposed to act when they're in debate. In other words, no shouting, no screaming, no temper tantrums. Be mindful of your words. Say, you could get your point across in other manners than, well, you know how he is with his mouth. Taming the mouth. I just keep getting at taming the mouth. Public opinion. Six of Swords. There's people that are hopeful that he is going to get out of this storm. Donald Trump's in a storm right now. There's also, okay, I was just told something else, the big house. You know, they charge it, you know, the charges and stuff like that. I'm also seeing a divide. I'm seeing some people hoping that Trump goes away. But if you see in this deck, I think this is getting out of the water, coming towards us. I'm looking at the imagery, not just the Six of Swords. And this is him and Melania. They're in the boat. He's in control. He's rowing it. And he's coming forward. He's not going backwards. He's coming forward. He's coming towards us. And I think I'm getting a return. There's public opinion. A lot of people are hoping that he returns. That the storm, he could get out of the rough waters and move forward and lead this country. Let's see where things are headed. The Hanged Man. This is kind of reminding me of, oh, this is a manhunt. Oh, this could also be protection. I'm just getting this idea. You know, this deck reads completely different than a lot of other tarot decks. I rely heavily on the imagery. This is reminding me of people taking a stand. If he wins, there could be an uprising. But the Hanged Man, traditionally, I am getting the jury's still out. It's like teetering. The future of his campaign. It's uncertain. But I'm getting this uprising. I even hate to say this. I hate to predict anything like this. But people coming together to defend our democracy, to defend our rights. I'm seeing this regardless. If he loses, there's also going to be an uprising. Win or lose. That's why it's a hangman. Win or lose, there could be an uprising after this election. I'm seeing people with arms. You know what I mean. Look at their hands. Okay. But they're in a very defensive state. They're not attacking, but they're defending. And I'm seeing the Capitol back there, which makes me think there's a good chance that Trump is going to pull this off. And is going to have to defend the country. There's something coming because the other side's not going to be happy if their plan is foiled, ruined. Okay, I'm going to go with Mini Mildred today. She said I need some exercise. Okay. See if we can get some other information here. She's hard to shuffle. She needs to teach me how to shuffle her. And of course, I'm hearing you're doing just fine. Okay. This Knight of Pentacles with his core value. Iceberg. Cold. Iceberg standing still. Is there a melting of his core values? I hate to see him go against his core values, but there's an iceberg there. I'm not sure what, I've never gotten an iceberg in any reading before, so I'm sorry, I do got to look that one up. Oh, secret knowledge, increased awareness, exalted power. It could also represent obstacles, hidden emotions, self-exploration needed. Problems may be bigger than you think. Okay. So, his core values are being challenged by problems, obstacles. But he knows something here. Boots. Boots on the ground. The boot, and the boot represents, traveling, moving forward, preparing for action, being disciplined. Okay. So his core values are challenged because of his lack of discipline that I showed you before. Running out of the mouth, being a little bit impulsive. And I said he's being advised on how to tame that. And that is going to be key here. But I'm getting his obstacles is his own self right now. So he's got to kind of melt the hearts of others that are on the other side. He's willing to put the legwork in and do the work to do this. But there could be an obstacle of moving forward, and it might be bigger than what he realized. And moving forward, in order to get back into power, he does have a solid plan. Okay. Now, moving forward to his strengths with his Four of Pentacles here. The herb. The herb is like a healing thing. His strength is he has a solid plan on how to heal the country, heal the economy, heal the hearts of man. This is saying his strength is his heart is really in trying to save the country. And that's what he thinks, what he strives his mission is here, to try to save the country. That he has the medicine, the antidote to how to get this country back on track. So it's something that we might be seeing a little bit more of humanitarian messages from Trump. That's just, I just feel something like that, humanitarian, saving the country. But he does have a solid plan. Now his weakness is, I call his diarrhea mouth. Blood. Okay. So the blood is more of, to me, I'm hearing bloodline. I read intuitively. I'm seeing the candle in the window, his light, his guiding light. I think there's a family member. Maybe that's Melania. Maybe that's one of his children. But there seems like there's somebody very closely connected to him who is trying to give him a guiding light. Okay? Now the candle also represents burning the candle at both ends. And I gotta say this, because this is coming up, I'm being told this. Circular issues, there might be something related to health. With the blood, with his blood circulatory system type of thing is what I'm also hearing. So there could be some health-related issues in regards to Trump as well. Now his challenges here with his Three of Wands, challenging fetus, something new. So there's some kind of, to climb up the ranks and the bone. Okay. What I'm getting from this is somebody new on the scene, semi-new on the scene, aka Kamala Harris. She wants to climb up the ranks and become president by throwing the public a bone. It is kind of, and they're hoping by doing that they're going to leave Trump behind, leave him in the dust. The bone is also something buried. So I don't know if Trump has other skeletons in the closet that could come out, because the bone is either could be leaving something behind, or it could be something buried that is being dug up because this is a challenge. Okay? So be prepared. If you are Trump fans, there could be another curveball thrown into all this. Could be related, if it's not him, it could be related to one of his children. Just saying. But I feel very strong about bloodline. Let me get another card on that. Give me a card on that bloodline, please. Another card on the blood. Factory. Working. The factories, businesses, industry, Something connected to that, or somebody closely connected to that that's closely connected to Trump. But there is a guiding light. There's something from his past, probably his past businesses. We've already seen some dirt, okay? Them dragging him through court, through some allegedly shady business deals. But I'm kind of wondering if part of this is somebody guiding him away from trashing certain groups of people. The factory workers, industry workers, I'm still confused about that. I wonder if one of my tokens will shed any kind of light on that. Let me get a token. That is like, that came out real quick. Really confusing, the octopus. Okay. The tentacles spread out. Okay. And branching off in different directions. There's something with industry, and that could be reaching the working class person. The octopus, they do have poison, if you think about it. I think they are poisonous. Multitasking. The octopus could be multitasking, being flexible. I'm hearing being a little bit more forgiving. That's not Trump. He has a harsh way about him. But he definitely wants to try to reach the working class man. Because his platform is, I've got the antidote to heal this. Now, this is an external influence, external factors, his support. Somebody wise, somebody counseling him. Stump. The stump are, okay, okay. That makes sense. Somebody is definitely coaching him and advising him on how to clear the negative energy, how to navigate the storm. We got the storm right here. How to navigate that storm. The stump is something left behind. I just keep on getting this energy of something being dug up. How are you going to deal with the ghosts of your past? That's the energy I'm getting. And the stump is something coming to an end prematurely. It's resistance, and it may indicate a need to extract yourself from a certain situation. But that's extracting himself from the storm, clearing the energy, clearing the air. I wonder, and people would be upset. I'm just going to put this out there. You know, there's some advice and stuff coming up here, multitasking and stuff as a weakness, not having a hard, difficult time doing that. I'm wondering if somebody's trying to tell him to drop out of the race. I'm smelling a rat. I'm just saying. Because we have this energy over here, the public opinion. You know, overall, you know, his supporters and stuff are hoping he gets out of this storm. You know, and it feels like he's being advised, the way that you clear the energy, the way you clear the air and cleanse yourself from this is you got to take yourself out of the storm. What does that mean? Does that mean dropping out of the presidential race? Or does that mean hiding away? Not debating. But let me get a token on that. I'm curious. I don't know if it's going to focus for me. There you go. Okay. I don't use these tokens very often. I don't know them very well. That one I definitely don't know. Okay, number 38. That is the service bell. Something needs your attention or servicing. Okay. Sir, taking himself out of service. Can I get one more? This feels like the pencil, signing on the dotted line. I'm getting withdrawal. Somebody's advising him to withdraw from the presidential race. And if he did that, could you imagine what a mess the Republicans are going to be in? At least the Democrats had somebody to put in there. They pushed Kamala in. Is that their goal, to dig up so much dirt in his past that he's being advised the only way out of this to save yourself, to save your reputation, is to withdraw? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Feels like a pen. Oh, no wonder. Okay, looking at the wrong thing. $68, $86, the pencil. The potential in its purest form, testament to learning and creativity. But I got the definition, the meaning of this token, the pencil, when I just read it, doesn't resonate. I'm sticking with my intuition. I'm saying signing on the dotted line and withdrawing from the race. That's what he's being advised to. But I don't think he's going to do that. He's got supporters here telling him to hang in there. Okay. The Six of Swords. The public opinion. How are they feeling? I got it kind of split. People wanting him to go away. People wanting him to make it and get out of the storm. Pitchfork. The moon. And time. The pitchfork, you know, you think of farmers with pitchforks. The moon. The moon is more like mystical, mystery. Time. Time is running out. The public is seeing a witch hunt. And over time, there's deadlines. Aging. And, oh, aging even. They're seeing him as aging, too. There is some level of concern over his age. And I don't think he's sleeping well with that moon card. A wayward soul. And cycles. So they're seeing him age, but at the same time, as he's moving forward, the public's seeing the cycles of the up and downs as well. And the pitchfork, with that pitchfork, it reminds me of farmers and pitchforks. A rebellion. Conflict. So, again, I'm getting something is brewing in time. You know, if he moves forward and he comes to the forefront and he wins this election, there is going to be an uprising, and it's showing right here. I think if he loses, there's going to be an uprising. Regardless of what the outcome is, even if we don't know mystery, even if we don't know what the outcome is, there is some kind of uprising in support of Trump. Antidote. A solution, a fix to the problem of protection. Seeing things clearly about a growing problem. Okay, the mushroom is a growing problem. And where this is going is there is a solution on how to protect or shield Trump from a growing problem. People, you know, there's a clear way on how to solve this problem. Okay, interesting. Pick these up. And we're going to take a look at Kamala's campaign. I will say he is definitely in a storm. Storm energy came up multiple times. Obstacles came up multiple times. He's got an uphill battle. He really does. That's why Biden's not running. Because had Biden won, it would have been a landslide. Almost wouldn't need an election. Trump would be in. Okay. This is all making sense. Okay. So now we are going to go ahead and look at Kamala Harris's energy. Her campaign. I'm going to do the same exact spread. Try to be as unbiased as I possibly can. Okay, what is the energy around Kamala Harris? Is there a card flipped over in here? Yes, there is. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. Her core values. The sun. The sun is exposure. The sun is happy times. Being in the spotlight. The sun is a star. Her core values are coming up as making everybody happy. Can you say puppet? Just saying. But her core values, I feel internally, is about letting herself shine. That's Leo energy. And with her, I'm getting me. Okay? I would have liked to have seen pentacles there, stability, that type of energy. Or maybe even some cup. Depends on what cup card. But I would have liked to have seen something like that, or hermit energy, or, something involving my core values with my campaign is about the people. Now, the sun is being in the spotlight. The sun is being exposed, shedding light on something. And yes, that's what she's trying to do as well. She may have some bright ideas, but I think she is too preoccupied with trying to expose Trump's past when she really needs to shift her focus to the people. What's good for the people? It's like she has some ideas. I'll be curious when we get to the challenges of who's standing in her way. And we're going to look at her strengths. Shit. Let's see, what does Alicia call her? Call this card the sneaky snacker or something like that. Lies and deception. I had a feeling. I was going to say it. I was expecting to see the Seven of Swords pop up. There it is. As her strengths. Seriously? Lies and deception? Stealing, sneaking? You know what this is reminding me of? I'm going to say it. I might lose subscribers over it, but I'm going to say it. Stealing votes. Boom. Lying and cheating. Cheating. This is the liar, the cheater, the thief. Okay? All those are playing a part here. Being able to steal the election. Remember in Trump's challenge, he had the Three of Wands, a plan moving forward. There we go. Her weakness. I can't make this shit up. I can't. Again, she can't stop lying. The devil. That's the lies. Pulling the wool over voters' eyes. And that can also be related to being trapped, tied to something really negative and evil. Is this being tied to somebody, organization, people in power? I'm hearing being their slave. So she is very good at lying and making things up twisting the truth, but she can't, her weakness is she can't get away from certain people that she is chained to, that she has to bow down to. She has to do everything they say. There is some kind of evil or negative narrative going on or plan going on, and she has no choice but to abide by their rules. So everything she's doing, whether she wants to or not, and I thought I would never say anything in Kamala's defense. I thought I would never, nothing would come out of my mouth in her defense. I don't like her. But I think in her core, she wants things to go a certain way. I think at her core, she really does want to be the star, to turn the country around in a positive manner. She has in her core, a very positive attitude. But she's got this devil sitting on her shoulder, dictating to her what she needs to do. And she can't break the chain and get away from it. This is really bad juju right here. Let's move forward. What's her challenge? The moon. Secrets. Oh boy, we're going to have to look deep into that. There are secrets being kept. Kamala has some secrets that she don't want coming out. Everything that is in the darkness eventually must come to light. And the challenge here is trying to get out of those waters. Again, we got similar energy as Trump as far as these look like really emotional, troubled waters there. There's trouble brewing for Kamala behind the scenes. Whether this is something she doesn't know about yet, or maybe she knows and she's trying to keep suppressed, but there's something hidden behind the scenes. In fact, my guys are saying pull a second card on the moon for clarification on what's hidden. That is a challenge to her. And I see Trump in this boat, like bringing in the goods. He may have dug something up on her. So that's where all the mudslinging is going. Okay, give me a card. The Hermit. There is somebody lying in wait for the right moment that is going to change everything. Yeah, there's some kind of secret. There is something secret. Could be about her home life. I don't know. But this is showing up. And I said, I got the image of Trump coming with the goods. Okay? That is lying in wait. There seems to be a timing element here. But something is going to come out about Kamala that's going to change everything. And being that this is a challenge, it's not good. It doesn't look good for Kamala, whatever skeletons she has in her closet. Okay? Now, we're going to look at external influences. The Knight of Swords. So we do have somebody communicating a lot. This could be her running mate. This could, on the coming forth, in for battle. Were external influence, that could be the media. The media could be playing a part in some shit here too. And trying to portray this image of knight in shining armor. Somebody saying that they're going to be the knight in shining armor to come and save the day. However, there's strings attached. There's a lot of talk. When you think about swords, Swords are conflict. Swords is communication. Swords are thoughts. And being that this is an external thing, there are conflicts arising around Kamala. And I think it's centered around this. Okay? Whatever goods the Trump campaign, whether it's Donald Trump himself or it just might be people in his arena, his circle, that dig something up. And the Knight of Swords can also represent chaos, even organized chaos. There's some really chaotic energy around her, and I'm hearing mudslinging. Okay, public opinion. Are you ready for this? Six of Cups. They're looking at the past. The public opinion is looking back at her track record. We're going to need clarification on that too. Now, where is her campaign headed? The Lovers. A partnership. So, I'm getting here with the Knight of Swords in this. Somebody coming in to try to save the day, to partner up with her. But I'm telling you, there is strings attached to it. Now, I could say, out of both spreads, neither one of them is indicating who's the winner. Why is that? It's like in Trump's spread, the Hangman is still up in the air. The Lover's card, there is some kind of partnership coming in. But this shit right here, it almost may appear that she is in the lead at some point. But there's something about to change. Okay, let's get Mildred. Okay, let's take a look at her core values. The rope. The rope is telling me that she is portraying herself, that she wants to be a lifeline to save America. Okay? However, there is something stopping her from doing that. Something or somebody not allowing her to stand on her own values. And the rope also represents being tangled up into something. Her values are all tangled up. Sorry. My screen went blank and I got to see what I'm doing. I got to change that screensaver. Anyhow. Being tangled up in something in regards to her core values. Yeah. Blood. It's funny, Trump got that card too. But she's tangled up in something. Can I get one more card? Foot. This is her trying to find some kind of balance because she's being tied to something in relation to either relatives or there is ancestry, bloodline. There is something, there's something that's being dug up here. It's up here in regards to her core values. She has a bright, sunny, I think what I'm being told is her core values are being overshadowed by something that she dipped her toes in that she probably shouldn't have and got herself all tied up. And almost being put into a position of, I have to do this if I want stability and balance. If I want the money. Because the foot is also about being in touch with the earth, earthly affairs, possessions, the physical, money, and being planted and grounded. So her core values are deeply planted, feet on the ground, and trying to, stability. She wants stability for the country. However, she dipped her toes into something that she probably shouldn't have. In her ancestry, in her history, that she got tangled up in, that's going to come out. And she's been tangled up in this. This might have been going as far back when she was, what was she, a senator? Back in those days. Okay, her strengths. The chalice and the boot. Again, lying about where her value is. Not being totally open and honest. Great with words, her word salad, to try to make people think that she's putting one step in front of the other, that she's going to move this country in the right direction. She's saying all the right things, but behind it is the Seven of Swords. It's deception. Her weakness. But she's good at it. She's good at convincing people. Okay? The devil in her weakness. I can't make this shit up. I shit you not. The dagger and the devil. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. That's exactly what I got there. She is tied to some really negative things, negative people, eyes wide shut. I shit you not. And I don't know if I can say this on YouTube in relation to Kamala Harris. What is another, think of another term, those tarot enthusiasts, of the Hanged Man. Starts with an S. S-A-C. S-A-C-R-I, and I'm not finished spelling it. Human. Some kind of evil, demonic rituals is what I get from there. Being done, and that's her weakness, because she has to follow this. And that dagger, it no bueno. The dagger is deception and betrayal. Could also be hidden aggression. It reminds me of a certain athame. Those of you that know Wiccan terminology, you know what an athame or athame, I might be mispronouncing that. And we got the blood over here, and we got blood on this. Is that what's going to come out? I wonder. And I'm hearing maybe she's got blood on her hands. Who are some of the people that she got mixed up with? Obamas? allegedly speaking. Obama's predecessor? I'm just saying. In that particular political party. Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only. I gotta get a token on this. Because I don't like this. I shit you the fuck not. This is the Lover's card. Boom! That's a huge boom. I'm telling you. Let's move forward. I want to get out of that icky energy. Now, we have external influences. Here I come to save the day. Who's coming to save the day for her? We've got pipe. That's peace. Black cat. Ooh. We got magic here. The black cat represents magic, mystery, peace with the pipe. I'm getting the smoke, smoking something. And we got the dragon. God damn. My cards are on it. If you love Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party, this is definitely not the video for you. Definitely not the video for you, honey. The pipe is representing peace and harmony. Okay? And it reminds me of the forefathers. It reminds me of somebody. Maybe this person literally smokes a pipe. I'm just saying. That could be very literal as well. Somebody who smokes a pipe. But its essence is, bringing peace, allegedly speaking, and tranquility. All the comforts of home. There's an element of spirituality to the pipe. The black cat. Oh, the black cat is a juicy one. Because the black cat brings the cat is about magic. It's about intuition. It's about a resurrection. A very independent person. Independent. Makes me think if this is somebody coming from another party, maybe not even directly connected to the Democratic Party. And they may even come to her in the form of peace. And stuff like that. But it's a disguise when you think about it. These two cards are directly related. Okay? And it's going to be exposed. I'm telling you. And the dragon, that's slaying the dragon. The dragon also can represent some element of protection. Magnificent power and strength and courage. A guardian. And good fortune. So we've got bad fortune, good fortune. So this person is somebody with great power coming to Kamala with an element of magic. That is very obvious in here. There is, and I'm going to say it, I feel black magic involved in this. But great power and force too. I'm coming to save the day. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to bring peace to your campaign and to the people and show you how to do this. Wow. I noticed I skipped over the challenge. Let's see what the challenge is here. Then we'll go to public opinion. The trumpet. Trump. I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up. Trump is in the word of trumpet. Trump blowing the trumpet. Somebody blowing the whistle. And announcing this. Oh boy. Harp. Okay. Trump is going to look like the saving grace of America because he's going to blow the trumpet on all the negative shit. There's something that got dug up about her as well. And I'm sorry, I just got to give you the vibes. I'm trying to be as unbiased, but I can't make up what cards are coming out. I'm sorry. The cards are the cards. My intuition's the intuition. Both of them have dirt and digging up shit on each other. But whatever this is with Kamala, I think it feels like it's far worse than what she dug up on Trump. They both sides, Trump and Kamala, both have skeletons in their closet. Both of them. Make no mistake of that. But then again, what politician doesn't? But this is bad. And the harp being played. After this, it's almost like the harp, I think of angels. It's almost like Trump compared to whatever dirt Trump has on her, it's going to make him look like an angel compared to her. So, peace, serenity, rejuvenation. So whatever this is, this challenge, it is going to bring new life. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if your team, if your team, Kamala, or Kamala, however you pronounce her name, I don't really care how to pronounce it, to be perfectly honest. I have no respect for her. Sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. But whatever this is that he blows the trumpet on, it's going to bring new life to his campaign. Okay. Now let's look over to public opinion. This makes total sense now. Looking at her past history. Because it's coming up right here. It's right here in her core. I'm telling you, whatever this is deals with her past. Okay, show me the Six of Cups. The fish. The feather. Resources from her past. This reminds me of an inheritance. Busy bee. Something that she was working on in her past in regards to finances. The feather. The feather does represent spirituality. The feather is a spirit ascension, a message from beyond. Reverence. Message from above. The fish is finances. Something associated with financial dealings with her. Busy as a bee. Queen bee. Oh, hell no. Partnership. The wheel. The house. The wheel and the house. The wheel is moving things forward towards the house. This partnership is telling her we're going to move towards the house, but they got this to deal with. I don't even know if I should say what hit me. The Queen Bee reminds me of Jay-Z and Beyonce. Okay? Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only, I'm getting Diddy vibes. Particularly, maybe not directly, but Jay-Z, Beyonce. Remember the sacrificing thing? Okay. We've got a ball. And, a ghost. A ghost from the past is going to change everything. And that's the world. That's the world. And the world's going to see it. It's going to be exalted up to the world. In her personal life, people that she was connected to help promote her professional life, her political career. There's somebody that she was connected to. That's what's going to come out. And it's really negative. Like I said, I'm wondering if it's... Because as soon as I heard Queen Bee came out of my mouth, I thought Beyonce. And by the way, I said the next reading is going to be about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Holy fucking shit. I, folks, am done with this reading. I don't know what else to say. I am floored. I expected certain things to come up on Kamala's part, but this is really bad. And it all started with her dipping her toe in a little bit. Then it kind of snowballed into this big thing that she became chained to. And like I said when I started reading her energy, it feels like it's something she doesn't want to be in, but she has no choice. That's what I'm getting. She made the mistake of dipping her toe in a little bit, and she got all tangled up. Now she's somebody's puppet. And we got the devil here. We got double devil. It's bad. It's bad. That's why all the shit that Trump has done, when the trumpet blows, wow. And if you know, I don't know if you saw that, but then they went and pointed up here. Definitely something in her core, something from her past. When the trumpet blows, all the shit that Trump has pulled, it's going to make him look like a saint. It's going to make him look like an angel. But that's what I have. I am dropping the mic.